Now, let's talk about some wrestling, shall we? Because today we're talking about how to unlock the Firefly version of Alexa Bliss in WWE 2K25. But that's not all you unlock by doing this. You also get some awesome bonuses that I want to talk about. Plus, I'm going to make a confession that you probably will surprise a lot of you. And I got some strong opinions about what's going on for the future of the island in WWE 2K25. And I think you'll want to stick around for it. So let's find out how we unlock everything. How's that for a teaser?
Right now on BeachBytes.
This is, of course, BeachBytes, and I'm BeachBurnBob. We cover wrestling video games, and we do things way different around here. So if you're into that sort of thing, hit the subscribe button so you never miss out. The Firefly Funhouse version of Alexa Bliss is completely unlockable for WWE 2K25. And unlike the current version that you have to spend thousands of dollars for to get packs of cards in my faction, no, this one's relatively easy to unlock. So I want to go ahead and show it to you. But I do have a little bit of a content warning for you. Over the last couple years, I've been doing unlocks for everything in WWE games, and I try to do them as spoiler-free as possible so that you can enjoy the experience. However, with this one, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to spoil the world out of this because this is one of the greatest stories I've ever played. And I know that sounds crazy, but the island is actually very enjoyable. But more on that later, but we're going to go through a step-by-step guide how to do it. And of course, you do need to go through the island to get this unlockable, but it's actually pretty cool. So it's not a big grind that you need to do. You don't have to play 75 matches. There's a total of 8 matches you have to play, and you unlock the Firefly Funhouse version of Alexa Bliss. You unlock the creepiest doll in the world, Lily.
That was scary.
And you unlock Nikki Cross, the 2020 model of Nikki Cross. But along the way, you're going to battle Uncle Howdy, Bray Wyatt, and The Fiend, along with Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss. This feels a lot to me like this was the cut content from the My Rise storyline, or at least part of it, because the story is absolutely amazing to me.
Ain't this something?
So what you need to do is first you find a Firefly jar. That's right. You're going to go through and find the Firefly jar. And this is going to take you on a journey with Paul Bearer. And he's going to tell you about his fireflies and where you need to search the entire island. You're going to go through and search the entire island for these fireflies. And it's really cool because as you do, you find Uncle Howdy and he explains to you the power of these fireflies. So you're going to run across Uncle Howdy and you're going to have to battle him, which is absolutely awesome. And once you battle Uncle Howdy, he realizes that, you know, this is crazy and that you don't know the power that the fireflies hold in this jar. So we're finding these jars, right? And so then once you do is you find these jars and you run across Bray Wyatt, but the Firefly Funhouse version of Bray Wyatt. And he's going to explain to you what these jars are meaning in his yowie wowie kind of way. This continues the quest that we're really glad that you're our friend. And it's neat because now you're going to go through and you're going to fight Bray Wyatt, the Firefly Funhouse version of him. Once you go through and you beat the 2020 version of Bray Wyatt or the Firefly Bray Wyatt, it's a really awesome match. You go through and beat him and you think, oh, it's over. You have completed this quest. And I know what you're thinking. Wait, there's no unlockables. But that's why there's a second part to this. And that second part takes you to the Fiend, the second half of Bray Wyatt, and you must defeat him to continue your journey. And I thought it was over, but it was actually just getting started.
Do you know what my watch is saying? I've never heard that watch.
Y'all, guess what?
What?
Summer of T-shirts has returned. That's right, and that means I also figured out another QR code. Or links in description, but you can go to the Beach Shop right now and you can pick up new designs all the time. Help support the channel and get your BeachBytes swag. Do we still say swag? Is that the cool term or is that the old term? Do we say gear? We say cool t-shirts, you know, I don't know what we call them anymore, but we got a lot of t-shirts and they're on sale right now, and you can go represent Beach Bites and it helps support the channel. So I mean, it's like a win-win. You get a t-shirt, we keep the lights on. It's like an awesome time for everybody, and I really appreciate everyone that does buy a t-shirt. I'm humbled by it, and thank you so much for supporting this channel. Once you've completed this quest, the next thing is it will take you open to the island and you can pick any quest. But if you go to your quest markers, you want to look for the friendship that will never ever end. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? And by doing this, you will go ahead and stumble across back to Paul Bearer. To start both of these quests, you do go and talk to Paul Bearer, and it's really cool. And he's going to take you down memory lane. And y'all, the attention to detail that they went through to go down memory lane. You have to go to each and find each one of these Firefly jars. And as you do, it tells you a little bit story. And if you lived through the legacy of Bray Wyatt, it's really cool. If you don't know anything about Bray Wyatt, or you didn't watch it till later and you didn't follow the whole history, completely understand how this went over your head. That's cool. But for someone that watched from Husky Harris to The Fiend to The Return, all of it, this is.
But if you need me, I ain't hard to find. All you gotta do is go look up in the sky and follow the buzzards.
This is really awesome to me. So you start off and you have to go and you have a memory from LA Knight from the Pitch Black match. Then you talk to Braun Strowman, who was his best friend. You continue on to this, and then you find Seth freaking Rollins, who is then talking about what they did together. And of course, the burning down of Randy Orton's house. They bring that up, and you talk to Randy for a second. And then finally, Finn Balor. The match that we never got was the Fiend versus the Demon Finn Balor, but his very first victim was just normal old Prince Balor. And it's really cool that they put this attention to detail into it. It's so cool that they went ahead and gave love and care with this as well. I enjoyed this so much. But after you find these, you are tasked to find Lily, the creepiest thing in the world. I mean, look at this thing. So once you find Lily, you have to go and talk to Nikki Cross, but not the Wyatt 6 Nikki Cross, but you have to talk to 2020 Nikki Cross when all of this happened. The commentary is amazing as you go through these matches. They touch and break the fourth wall and do so much cool stuff with it. I really enjoyed this, but now you must find the pieces of Lily. And yeah, you're putting a doll back together. I know, it's kind of weird. But I mean, we've done weirder stuff in Road to WrestleMania, so it wasn't that terrible. So once you go through and you find all the pieces of Lily, you are met with who else but then Firefly Alexa herself. That is absolutely amazing. Once you go through and beat her, she just wants to play, and it was fun and it was cool, and the commentary is awesome. And then once you do that, you got to fight the Lily doll that you put back together, because why not? But that's what makes it even better, because now that you've beaten the Lily doll, you've gone through these 8 matches, and at the end of it, you get the completed quest, and you get the Alexa Bliss Firefly Funhouse version. You get the Lily doll, which you may or may never use, but it's just neat that it's in there. It is stacked with the Firefly Funhouse entrance for Alexa Bliss and her moveset of Alexa Bliss, and we'll touch on that again in a moment. But then, of course, you get the Firefly, you get Nikki Cross, you get some VC that you can spend on whatever you want, and you get all the goodies, and it's really cool. But there's a lot of bonus things that come with this, and a few caveats as well. So, hey guys, check this out. I'm kind of getting into the 19th century, and I worked on a QR code. Look at it. Isn't it pretty? Do we like QR codes? Do you guys use QR codes? I don't know. I figured out how to make one. This QR code goes straight to the Beach Bites Discord server. If you want to talk about wrestling and other video games all the time, check out our Discord. It's like free and stuff. And there's a QR code, and it looks cool. And if you don't like QR codes, link is in description if you want to join. Now that you've unlocked the Firefly Funhouse of Alexa Bliss, she is not a separate model. In fact, she is an alternate attire for current in-game Alexa Bliss. So her entrance and everything will be set the way you have it. If you want to make the complete Firefly Alexa, you'll have to change that entrance to Alexa Bliss's Firefly entrance, which is in the game, and the easiest way to do it is just to copy Lily's entrance to Alexa Bliss if you want that. But if you want the version that I like, you want the Goddess.
Why can't every girl be more like Alexa Bliss?
You want the 5 feet of fury Alexa Bliss. That is all in the game as well. And of course, giving this pigtail model, which is the current model and the old model together, it's really cool the way they did it. But you are able to create that version of Alexa Bliss, and it's all there for you. You want to use Alexa Bliss number 4 for your entrances and your victories and everything. And because Nikki Cross is there, you can also put them together as the tag team Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. You know, crisscross applesauce from back in the Thunderdome era. All that stuff is still in the game. It's under Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, their victory, their entrance, all of it's there. The commentary pops up when you put them together. It's really cool. So you can go ahead and have any version now of Alexa Bliss that you want in the game. If you didn't go ahead and get the My Faction pack, you can head over to Community Creations and you can download What's the Status is Alexa Bliss that has the current in-game gear that she's wearing right now, and you can just throw it on this model if you've unlocked it, and you saved yourself a My Faction card. There's a lot of versatility with it. Now, for the big secret is I actually really like the island a lot. I think the island is the best story mode we have, and this is one of the best stories that 2K's ever put together. In my opinion, it's better than My Rise. I did not like My Rise this year. Not because it was bad, but because I had to play it 5 times to unlock everything, and it gets repetitive. Every one of these matches in the island isn't crazy stipulations of you have to get so many points, do so many taunts. It's play a match, win a match, get a reward. And that's what makes the island so special to me. And when I say that, I don't mean all the online stuff. That's for, I'm not an online player. I like play a match, get a reward, play a match, get a reward. And that's exactly what the island does. And there's a little bit of story to every one of them, so it makes me feel like these matches matter. And the unique commentary that go into each one of these matches makes the island one of the coolest things in the game this year. If you haven't tried it out, you really should. You are missing out by not playing the island. It is so much fun, and you get stuff. But so by doing all this, you get the crisscross applesauce. You can have the Goddess version of Alexa Bliss. You can have the Firefly version. You can go to Community Creations and get the current version. It's really neat. All of her stuff is in the game for old, new, current. It's great. You also get a Lily doll. That's just nuts. And of course, another version of Nikki Cross that has her entrance music and commentary. It's just a great time. I really enjoyed going through this story, and I hope that you will too. But comment down below, what do you guys think? Are you excited that we can actually get a free version of Alexa Bliss by not jumping through hoops or spending thousands of dollars? I think it's cool that they went ahead and did this, and I hope they continue to make wrestlers easy to unlock. They have a formula here that would work for the hardcore fans. Play a match, win a match, get a reward. We don't need all these other hoops to jump through. But that's my thoughts on it. If this video helped you out, can you hit the like button for me? It sends it out so more people can see it, so they know how to unlock Alexa Bliss. Comment down below what your favorite Alexa Bliss is, and share this video out so everyone doesn't have to spend $16,000 on an Alexa Bliss card. There's a lot easier ways to get the Alexa that you want in this year's game. But that's not all. We have unlocks for everything on the channel, and to see full patch notes or how did this works or that works in WWE 2K25, check out those videos right there. Remember, make life your beach, and we'll see you on the next video.